Good morning, students, and welcome to PBS AMI for the week of April 13th through the 17th. This week you're going to notice some things are a little bit different. Instead of getting an assignment, one for each day, one for Monday, one for Tuesday, one for Wednesday, you're only getting 3 assignments for the week, and all 3 of those assignments are here in this folder for this assignment. That means that you don't turn in the assignment until you've completed all 3 of them. So remember, if you happen to finish one and turn it in, it doesn't give you access to the others and you have to request access again. So just remember that when you finish one, don't turn it in until you finish the other 2. You've got to get all 3 finished before you can turn it in for me. When you complete all 3 of those and turn those in, that is your requirement to be counted for attendance for the week. So as long as you turn in all 3 of your assignments by Friday night at 10 o'clock, you'll be counted as being present all 5 days of the week. So that's your requirement. The great thing also too is it gives you fewer assignments to work on. Instead of getting 1 assignment per day for 5 days, you now have 3 assignments that you have to complete for the week. So the projects that we're doing are a little bit more fun. They're a little less assignments and more project based, which I think you're going to like as we move forward through the last 6 weeks of school. So what are the assignments? Here's what they are. One of your assignments this week is to make a secret code. Now, you guys know a secret code is usually used to conceal a message that maybe not everybody is supposed to know. So what you're going to do is come up with symbols that represents the 26 letters of the alphabet. And on the Google Doc that I attached, you'll be able to see a secret code that I came up with. Maybe a bird represents a letter A, or the sun represents a letter B. It's whatever you choose to do as far as how you want to make your code. Then, once you've made your code, there are 2 things you need to do. First off, you need to write a 5 or 6 sentence paragraph about one of 2 choices. One, about a time in your life that you have a story that many people don't know about you, so something you can share story-wise, or a time that you were a good citizen, a time that you were a good person, it did something nice for someone else. Once you write that out on the Google Doc, your challenge then is to use your secret code, using those secret coded symbols, to create the same 5 or 6 sentences, and then either send it to somebody on a text, put it on Facebook, put it on a discussion board, and then let somebody else try to crack your code. Now, you'll have to give them the key. The key is basically what the symbols for all 26 letters of the alphabet represent. So you'll have to give that key out there as well too, but it would be kind of fun to put that out there and see if somebody can crack your code or crack your story, whatever it is that you have that you're sharing out there. So that's your assignment on the secret code. Another one of your assignments this week is on poetry. This week you're going to make a haiku poem. A haiku is a very simple form of poetry that uses 3 lines, and the lines don't have so many words as much as they have syllables. So when you make up this poem, the first line has only 5 syllables. So if I said, the bird flew very high, that's the first line. 5 syllables, first line of your poem. The second line has 7 syllables, and the third line has 5 syllables again. So it goes in a 5-7-5 format. Now, it should stay on topic with whatever you pick. So if I started my first sentence with, the bird flew very high, I know that the next 2 lines that I create are also going to be about birds or something related to birds. So once you pick your topic and you're done with that and you create your haiku, then you want to go online and find a picture that goes along with your haiku to attach to it. And on the Google Doc I put for this assignment, I did an example one for you to look at so you can check it out and at least get a good idea what you need to do. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always email me to find out more information. So that's your second assignment, to make a haiku poem. Your third and final assignment for this week is to come up with, let's see here, let me go back and look. Is to create an imaginary state. Now, this is more of a social studies and geography type assignment. In this one here, you guys know we live in Arkansas. Arkansas has its borders made up by rivers that separate certain states, and then certain boundaries that states decide upon that are going to be used to separate them. Your job is to make a picture of your own state. You can name it whatever you want. You can make it the shape of whatever you want. You can have natural boundaries like rivers. You can have straight boundaries like boundaries that would separate states. And then, of course, you're going to make a legend or a key in the lower right-hand corner. A legend or a key is basically showing you what types of things are on your map. For instance, a star represents a capital city. Small black dots represent major cities in your state. Mountains are kind of like triangles. You also are going to want to have like any landforms, if you have any mountains or hills or valleys. A state flower, a state bird. All these things are going to be in the legend or key. So on your assignment, you will have to create this on a separate sheet of paper. So you'll have to get some white paper and you create your state. Make sure and add lots of color, and make sure and have your legend or key. And then when you're done with it, all you have to do is take a picture of it using your Chromebook, and you can send that to me through email, or take a picture on your phone and you can send that to me as an attachment in an email as well too. And that will show me that you're done with those assignments. So, to recap, 2 of your assignments, the haiku and the secret code, you will turn those in on Google Docs to me. The last assignment on the imaginary state, you will have to take a picture or upload the picture to show me that you have completed that. But remember, do not hit the turn-in button until you've completed all 3 of the assignments, no matter what day of the week it is next week that you complete them. Okay? So as long as you have those 3 assignments done by 10 o'clock on Friday night, you are good to go for the week. You'll be counted as being present every day. The other thing I want to tell you guys is that last week we did IXL. This week we still have some IXL, but it's in a separate assignment called enrichment. Enrichment means basically that you are allowed to do it. It's not required of you. So this week I'm putting some IXL skills on Lewis and Clark, as well as the Louisiana Purchase, which if we were in school, this is what we would be doing at this time. So if you would like to learn more about Lewis and Clark and the Louisiana Purchase, you can do the enrichment activities in IXL, but it is not required that you have to do that. So that's just for you to do if you want some extra social studies, if you like that type of stuff, and you want to learn a little bit more about history. It's an enrichment activity that you can do. So I hope this message finds you guys in good health. If you have any questions, please do let me know, and I'll be glad to help you. And remember, turn in all 3 of your assignments by next Friday, and you'll be good to go. Have a great week. Talk to you soon.